Bass hum simulates a reactor powering up metallic sparks and glitch effects, flickering stereo robotic whispers echo. This reactor to roll online. Filtered white noise sweeps and distant alarms create a cyberpunk industrial atmosphere. Contending rises twist upward while trap hi-hats and stirring snares increase tension. Vocal chops glitch. Terminal wheel. Engage. D4T4B artillery. The build-up peaks into a sudden silence. Heavy rhythm bass growls. Silent signal distorted 808s, laser synths, twist fire size, robotic vocal fragments. Bass reactor. Terminal. The bassline hits. The cyberpunk core meltdown. Energy eases into a halftime pulse, dark industrial vector, reverse glitch effects, sweep across stereo cell bass pulses steadily, followed by whisper system stabilized, energy fluctuating. Snare rolls accelerate with rising rises, stored along the sled countdown. 1, 3, 2, 1, prepares for the second drop. The best calls collide with jagged rhythm lines, stabs and laser synths, rapid drum fills and industrial effects simulate a cyberpunk meltdown. Vocal glitches. Engage. D4T4B artillery. The build-up peaks into a sudden silence. Energy eases into a halftime pulse, dark industrial path and reverse glitch effects sweep across stereo sound bass pulses steadily, robotic whisper system stabilized, energy fluctuating, build-up like meltdown. Terminal. Rolls accelerating with rising rises, distorted alarms, flag count, go vote. Comparison starts the path for the second drop. From with a full scale, cyberpunk reactor meltdown into an active festival. Ready for the lone arpeggio flickers like a dying circuit, silence follows. The build-up peaks into a sudden silence. Baseline hits like a cyberpunk core meltdown. Meltdown. Energy eases into a halftime pulse, dark industrial paths and reverse glitch effects sweep across stereo sub bass pulses steadily, robotic whisper system stabilized, energy fluctuating, build up welcome meltdown. Reactor. Dramatic pause with atmospheric pads, crackling sparks and reverse glitch textures, robotic whispers, terminal critical, system overload imminent. Final drop, relayers collide, distorted bass, industrial sense glitch followed, feels like a full-scale cyberpunk reactor meltdown, chaotic and festival, ready. Static fades while a lone arpeggio flickers like a dying circuit, silence follows. Earthquake, like rumble shakes the floor, layered with distorted low-end sweeps. Sparks scatter like data fragments in a failing system. Metallic reverberations echo as a robotic voice growls. Warning, baseline, cataclysm. Paths tick fast, paired with echoing claps. Rising synth ops climb higher with tension. Alarm sirens, pulses sync with the sub-bass. Bass will chop repeat, baseline, cataclysm. The snare roll accelerates into chaos. The explosion, massive rhythm bass growls dominate with syncopates with core and response patterns. These of shake like tectonic shifts. Glitch by staff and distorted laser slice through, creating a bass distorted leasing of the onyx silent battlefield. The energy strips down, lace up here with dark ambient paths, metallic clangs echo like a collapsing reactor. Robotic whispers the source in a backward cataclysm. Engage. Razors climb, stacked layers of detuned synths, glitching stereo. The alarms return, sirens blaring as the snare builds speed. Intention beats with the sun silence. Collapse initiated. Drop breakdowns, the Nivea baselines now layered with distorted growls. And cybernetic screeches up bass pulses like seismic blue shots. The rhythm feels unstable, glitching between rhythm stomps and trap breakdowns. Everything comes into an eerie low frequency hum. Glitched out samples pan left and right like a system rebooting mid-collapse. Countdown whispers, 3, 2, 1. Mindless parallelism fully unleashed. Multi-layered rhythm drops. Here's the one machine down case. Distortion match the chaotic glitch that plays detonating across the soundscape. Feels like the world is crawling under the bass. It's fun. The explosion that massive rhythm bass growls dominates. What's the paper call and response patterns? Heavy substrate or tectonic shifts. Pucker distorted laser slice through, creating a chaotic battlefield. The energy strips down, rolling subsphere with dark ambient paths. Metallic clang circle like a collapsing reactor. Robotic whispers distort in the background. Cataclysmic cage, build age. Every Jesus Christ and layers of tunes. Since glitch in stereo, the alarms return. Sirens blaring as the snare was built. Speed attention beats with a sudden silence and collapse initiated. 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 Drop hats tick fast, paired with echoing claps. Rising synth ops climb higher with tension. Alarm sirens pulse in sync with the sub-bass. Bassful chopper beat based. Cataclysm. The snare roll accelerates into chaos. The explosion that massive rhythm bass growls dominates with syncopated call and response patterns. Heavy sub-shaped like tectonic shifts. Glitch percussus stabs and distorted. Laser slice through, creating a chaotic cyber battlefield. Even heavier lace lights now laid with fluid across the sudden ace. Screeches sub-bass pulsates like seismic aftershocks. The rhythm feels unstable, crashing between little stops. Breakdowns. Everything cuts into an eerie low frequency hum. Glitched out samples pan left and right like a system rebooting mid-collapse. Countdown whispers, 3, 2, 1. Final drop. The cataclysm fully unleashed. The multi-layered rhythm drops. Fuse procedure, case distortion, match the chaotic glitch. Meditation like that, here to cross the soundscape. Like the world's growing above it. A digital flame flickers with distorted syncs and low rumblings of metallic and glitch effects. Simulate a system overheating. A robotic whisper echoes. Cyberburn, no time engaged. Tension builds with faint and white noise and fake sirens. Build ways that bend unpredictably, mimicking sparks flying off machinery. Snare speed up with glitching fills while vocal chops stutter burn. Meltdown, deny from overload. The energy rises until it's stuck in the balance. Long sudden silence, the mountain back, crushing bass cross slamming, sync with the third race. Heavy sense slice through the mix, which feels cut unpredictably. In the baseline simulates a digital verse, wanting vocals split. Downers in the energy pulls back to a halftime groove. It's never the best seat with a dark mechanical atmosphere. Sub-bass, no side, multi-metal, robotic echoes whisper. System unstabilized, this out, like that. It's all in the two, meltdown, to white noise, it fades sirens. It's segregated, dark, the rolls speed up with glitches. Fills the vocal drops, stutter, will go engage. Tension builds with filter white noise. Take sideways, build a laser race. Rock sirens, don't like the pretense of bleed. Milling his heart, flying off the machinery. Meltdown, don't fuck all over. The energy rises until a sudden silence. Drop, press, solo, wasteless. Meltdown and back, bass cross slamming, sync with the story. Face first slice through the mix, but glitch feels cut unpredictably. The baseline simulates a digital furnace through wanting vocals strip. The energy rises until the sudden silence. Till the sudden silence. It goes on me. Resistant sparks, reverse glitch effects, simulate machinery breaking down robotic whispers. Systems failing. Full of confidence, fight with whatever the baselines, past dire sins. Dust burn of down, trapped off the job, just a focus to the furnace. Through action, beyond it, get control. We love for closer into action. Nice and fast, not control. All that's fucked, saying the fight's dying. Now, echoes the fucking wicked summer. Slice through the missile glitch, feels cut unpredictably. The baseline simulates a digital furnace erupting. It's a cool down, like slowly rise. They say it's blessed, much with a fist of that those suspect until we're ready to go down. 3, 2, 1, and that is erupting. Vocals cleared, the temperature rising. Accelerate, rising sense and glitch alarms. Bills dispense a robotic countdown. The track opens with eerie machine hums and broken modem noises, as if a corrupted hard drive is trying to boot. Glitch whispers, dark, bite, fusion. One distorted static pans left to right. A low sub-pulse rumbles beneath, hinting at incoming chaos. Percussion layers in, mimicking typing sounds and mechanical clicks. Tornado works up for glitching mid-climb as if data packets are breaking apart. Robotic can't emerge, error overload, fusion engaged. The fusion detonates, industrial metallic growl slam over a crushing rhythm. Each bass hit feels like corrupted files colliding with glitch stutters, screen kicks, high-end crackles and synthetic screeches, weaving like broken servers. Watches in like a corrupted cloud. They refit fake robotic breathing. The bass softens in the eerie low pulses. While glitching vocal chops whisper great intake code 0110 to 11. Fusion. Static swell rise. Digital glitch fragment into the sharp rise. For scare speed up. Jumping faster each bar. Robotics and voice execute. Fusion and dead silence. Breathing more chaotic. Syncopated rhythm growls and glitched bass patterns crash together. Heavy 808s disturbingly short-circuiting power lines. Bass lines glitch and cut abruptly, creating a hacked, broken rhythm feeling. Dark atmospheric strings grows lighter with corrupted vocal samples that sound reversed and fragmented. A high-pitched alarm tone builds in the distance, distorted until it collapses on a status. Power up, overload, all bass growls, distorted rhythm chops, non-mindable force. Come the rhythm of pain with total digital meltdown and body cancer burn. Silence, leaving only the sound of a corrupted system crash. One last digital pop. pulse and glitch sparks scatter across the mix as if a corrupted system is trying to boot. A low rumbling sub-bass creeps in, joined by mechanical clanks and distorted modem screeches. A robotic voice mutters, "Data overload, collapse imminent. Collapse imminent." Overload. Like hot stick and triplets rising glitch on spiral upward. Snare rolls accelerate while bass pulses throb harder. The vocal chops distorting to static. Collapse, 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 collapse. Trust system crashes. Huge distorted rhythm bass growls. Slamming syncopation with trap snares. Glitch bursts hit like packets of corrupted data. Exploding in waves. Stereo panning adds chaos. Simulating collapse occurs. Energy pulls back into deep pressure. Metallic burns click and spark while eerie paths flow like remnants of broken data. A distorted voice whispers, centered and corrupted beyond repair. Beyond repair. Flavor sweet violently, stuttering synths clutch like memory fragments. Snare roll speed up layered with distorted alarms. Helicoda, collapse, collapse. Drop to idiot baseline, somewhat jagged, filled with tearing distortion. Glitch stabs it unpredictably like sparks light from a time machine. Rhythm style collapse, response bass grooves drive the chaos. Silence breaks into a warp breakdown. Reverse glitch, FX and heavy reverb create a void like atmosphere. Robotic countdown echoes. 3, 2, 1. The collapse hits maximum. Stack layers of distorted bass, trap drums and glitch like a cybernetic. Reverse sub-bass rolls and keeps simulating crash from a massive digital. It falls apart, distorted echoes fade into silence. Only a single corrupted zone fading like the last trace of destroyed data. Back into deep sub-pressure. Metallic perks click and sparkle. Eerie pads float like remnants of broken data. A distorted voice whispers system integrity, corrupted beyond repair. Violently stuttering synths glitch like memory fragments. Snare will speed up layered with distorted alarms. Vocal samples will come with curving with systems. Corrupted beyond repair. Corrupted beyond repair. Violently stuttering synths glitch like memory fragments. Snare will speed up layered with distorted alarms. Vocal samples will come with bass lines are more jagged, filled with tearing distortion. Glitch snare will speed up predictably like sparks flying from a dying machine. Rhythm stop call and response bass groove drive the chaos. Build up, collapse imminent. The last pitch and heavy reverb create a void like atmosphere. Robotic countdown echoes. 3, 2, 1. Sub-hum simulates drifting through a neon cyber wave. Metallic clicks and glitch sparks pan across stereo. Robotic whispers echo. Rift wave execution initiated. White noise sweeps and filtered arpeggios. Build suspense. Build suspense. Pitch bending risers twist predictably trapped by asshole stuttering snares. Increasing tension. Vocal chops. Wave. Engage. Anticipation beats into a sun of silence. Drop one to fusion, engage into a sun of silence. Drop one to fusion, engage. Heavy rhythm bass cross silence, quick distorted 808s. Laser synth stabs and glitch. Fire effects strobe across stereo. Chop robotic vocals stopped. Robot chopo. Execution. Give us extra cyberpunk. Chaos and relentless energy. Into a halftime pulse, industrial bass sweep because of stereo field will reverse glitch. FX low in the background, soft bass pulses like a 7-minute heartbeat. Robotic whispers, system unstable. Execution in progress. Build progress. The pulse is a late alarm lab. Distorted busted, hard, on down. 3, 2, 1, progress for the second drop. Let's go line with traffic. execution. From that edge collide, retract the glitch, vomit breaks, glitch, fire, sin. Digital storm, chaotic and high energy. Give a sense of low energy of flickering alike. From that edge collide, retract the glitch, vomit breaks, glitch, fire, sin. Digital storm, chaotic and high energy. Give a sense of low energy of flickering alike. Execution. Execution. Banks. Energy eases into a halftime pulse. Industrial pass through across a stereo field. Will reverse glitch effects flow across stereo. Jump robotic vocals. Drift wave. Execution. Execution. Resistance cyberpunk. Chaos and relentless energy. Energy. Into a halftime pulse, industrial pass through across a stereo field. Will reverse glitch effects flow in the background. Sub-bass bosses like a cybernetic copy. Robotic whispers. System unstable. Execution in progress. Build progress. Their role is a late a lot left. Distorted and boss and Christ higher and on down. Breakthrough one. Prepares for the second drop. Full drift wave. Execution. Bass ground still line with trap fills, glitch stabs and laser sins. Stereo band effect created here. Chaotic cyberpunk battlefield vibe. Vocal glitches when pass. Recution. Symbiotic pause. Atmospheric paths. Reverse glitch textures and crackling sparks. Robotic whispers. Execution critical. System set peak. Final drop. Final drop. Riffly layers collide. Distorted bass, glitch, fire, synth, industrial stabs, and Leo panda effects create a chaotic cyberpunk. Feels like a cyberpunk. Digital storm, chaotic and high energy. Static fades with a low arpeggio flickering like a dying neon signal. Silence follows. Distorted hums and legs, a corrupted power core, metallic clicks and glitch, arpeggio flicker in stereo. Robotic whisper repeats glitch spawn. Overdrive, light noise, sleeps and scattered synth sparks. Tray attention like a system on the brink of overload. High-ass rolls, faster snare fills, stutter unpredictably rising risers, bend and pitches, glitch effects explode, intermixer rigs and overdrive, engage. The tension climbs towards sudden silence. On length, overdrive, and your enemies grounds collide with jagged 808s, laser sims, strobe unpredictably layered with glitch fire. Shots robotic vocals, engage. The tension climbs toward a sudden silence. Overdrive, activated, the bass grounds collide with jagged 808s, laser sims, strobe unpredictably layered with glitch fire. Shots robotic vocals. Overdrive, electricity machinery. Energy subsides to a halftime pulse, industrial pad sweep across stereo. Or reverse burst flip drop in the background, sub-bass pulses steadily like a corrupted hearts. Robotic whispers, system unstable. Spikes incoming, snare rolls accelerate, alarms flare, boarded risers twist, higher with stereo panning, countdown 3, 2, 1, sets up the second drop. Overdrive bass crowds, hidden syncopated, chaotic pattern strap fills the metallic screeches, create a sense of cyberpunk frenzy, vocals, click, overdrive, glitch spawn, overdrive. Maximum glitch spawn, overdrive, all elements collide, distortion, bass, industrial synths, like a system, reaching meltdown. Chaos fades into static. A single glitch echo lingers before complete silence. toxic corrupted power core, metallic clicks and glitch, arpeggio flickering stereo. A robotic whisper repeats Glex star. Overdrive, white noise sweeps and scattered synth sparks. The chaos fades into static. A single glitch echo lingers before complete silence. Completers. A deep bass mix, storing brewing in a neon cyber world. Metallic sparks and glitch effects flicker across stereo. Robotic whispers echo glitch store. Apocalypse initiated. Filtered white noise sweeps and distant alarms create a suspenseful fiber-burning atmosphere. Pitch bending riser twist upward while trap hi-hats roll and snare stir. Unpredictably vocal rock. The build-up peaks into a sudden silence. Rhythm bass growls, slamming sacred distorted 808s, laser synths, glitch, fog fixed, develop ridiculous slides, developing into a sudden cyber-fight, chaotic and electrifying. Energy eases into half-time pulse, the double stroke, the reverse glitch effects, weaker proposed stereo sub-bass pulses steadily while robotic whispers, system unstable, born intensifying. Build up peaks into a sudden silence. Silence. Build up beats, filtered with one hit slider, falling protected rhythm lines, glitch stabs and laser sensor and drop build, stereo sex, simulate a full scale, meltdown, dope glitches, apocalypse. Apocalypse. Build up peaks, intensified bats cross collide with jagged rhythm lines, glitch stabs and laser sense, rapid trap fills and stereo band, industrial effects simulate a full scale, cyberpunk meltdown, vocal glitches, apocalypse. Apocalypse, intensified bass cross collide with jagged rhythm lines, glitch stabs and laser sense, rapid trap fills and stereo band, industrial effects simulate a full scale, cyberpunk meltdown, vocal glitches, apocalypse. Static fades while a lone arpeggio flickers like a dying neon signal, silence follows. Into a sudden silence. Multi-bass mimics electrical currents building tension, metallic sparks and glitch arch flickering, stereo robotic whispers, infernal voltage igniting, filtered white noise sweeps and distant alarms, cyberpunk atmosphere. Lasers bent upward with pitch modulation, wall trap hi-hats and snare, all center predictably, chop vocal glitch rhythm, engage the tension, escalates towards a sudden silence. Drop wall voltage released, heavy with a bass cross flat with distorted 808s, lasers and stabs and glitch fire effects, strobe aggressively, robotic vocal fragments, infernal voltage rhythm. The drop hits like an electric storm in a cyberpunk rave. Energy pulls back into a half-time cruise on pads and reverse glitch effects sweep across the stereo field, sub-bass pulses steadily while robotic whispers echo. System charged in a neon stereo, speed up escalate to more dissonant bass. Industrial synth glitch chops and slow trap fills the drop. Feels like a cyberpunk electric smoke erupting inside a neon rave, chaotic and relentless. Then it fades as a single pitch of flickers like sparks from a dying circuit. Silence follows. Drop hits like an electric storm in a cyberpunk rave. And the voltage released. Heavy rhythm bass growls, slam with distorted 808s, laser synth stabs and glitch fire. Extreme impressively robotic bumping the speakers. Insert the voltage aggressively, progressively stubborn sun and the rest. Till it's cyberpunk rave, heavy rhythm bass grub. Then a heat pulls back into a half-time groove, dark pads and reverse glitch effects. Across the tether of stereo field, sub-bass pulses steadily low. Pitch whispers, they kill film inside a rock rave. Heat pulls back into a half-time groove, dark pads and reverse glitch effects. Sweep across the stereo field, sub-bass pulses steadily low. Right with echo, system charge, and a channel. You hit the first star in a cyber cyber rave. Dark channel speed of a lock sway, and stress trying to space hard for the net itself. And so no zone of this cyber of things that count down voice. Now so on the pump, it jumps and rob. Take a break and take a real on the left, the rough sets of the second drop. Frontage, infinite rhythm lines split. Relight with the giant rhythm lines, glitch stabs with laser sense, truck fills and stab fills and stereo pad. Industrial sex, chaotic, shadow vocal punches, rhythmical, energy unstable. Time fades as a single arpeggio flickers like sparks from a dying circuit. Silence follows. Sub-bass hums like a neon-lit city waking up. Glitch barks and metallic FX flicker in stereo. Robotic whispers echo. Neon havoc initiated. White noise sweeps and distant sirens create anticipation for the chaos ahead. Bruisers bend and twist with pitch modulation, limited by fast trap hi-hats and stuttering snares. Chop vocal glitches for burnout. Engage. Mist toward a burst. Tension builds toward the first drop. Neon havoc ignited, rushing bass valves in sync with distorted A-rates. Laser synth stabs flash across the stereo field. Glitch fire effects and robotic vocal com. Havoc burnout, deliver cyberpunk chaos. Mimicking a neon-lit street race spiraling out of control. The energy eases into a halftime rhythm. Industrial pads and reverse glitch effects lead through the mix. Some bass pulses steadily while robotic whispers echo. Statum unstable. Energy rising. Snare rolls accelerate. Visors twist upward to split alarms. Simulate overheating circuitry. 3, 2, 1 primes for the second drop. Cornered on baselines collide with jagged rim ground glitch stabs and laser synths trap hi-hats and fills create a frenetic rhythm, giving a sense of high-speed neon chaos. Vocal glitches echo. Neon havoc burnout. A cinematic pause with filtered arpeggios and crackling sparks. Reversed glitch texture simulates circuits failing. Robotic whispers havoc levels critical. Burnout imminent. Elements collide in a cyberpunk explorers out. Distorted bass, industrial sense glitch chops and narrates until the burnout, chaotic and electrifying. Tension builds toward the first drop. Drop the first drop. Drop the first drop. Rushing bass growls, single picker sound. Silence follows like the aftermath of the burnout. Pitch fire. Havoc, burnout, deliver cyberpunk chaos, mimicking a neon-lit street race, spiraling out of control. 3, 2, 1. The energy eases into a halftime rhythm. Industrial pads and reverse glitch effects sweep through the mix. Bass pulses steadily while robotic whispers echo. Step unstable, energy rising. Gaze in a mirror, pulse accelerate, visors twist upward to start with a second drop. Full burnout baselines collide with jagged rim, cross glitch stabs and laser synths trap. Hi-hats and fills create a frenetic rhythm, giving a sense of high-speed neon chaos. Vocal glitches echo, neon, bug, hermit, burnout, neon, burnout. A cinematic pause of filter, the yells and crackling spots. Something sparks, reverse glitch, texture simulate. Circuits daily, go by, whispers, critical, burn, imminent. Burnout, imminent. All elements collide in a cyberpunk explodes out. Distorted bass, industrial signal sense glitch, chop simulates, unplugged, burn out, chaotic and electrifying. Static fades while a single click on Vizio flickers out. Silence follows like the aftermath of the burnout. If it's flicker like neon cycles turning on in a dark alley, metallic echoes bounce left to right, while a cybernetic voice announces protocol initiated, rampage engaged. A faint 808 thump, the pulses like a countdown. Hi-hats accelerate to distorted risers rise with glitchy pitch bends. Neon sirens blare like alarms in a digital city. Vocal chop glitch stutters. Rampage, rampage. Before a silence drop cue, the neon rampage begins. Massive metallic growl, slam and syncopation with 808s. High-pitched lasers and stamps slice through the mix, giving it a futuristic trap vibe. The sound-based rumble steam shaking the floor, robotic chants should call. Miracle. Massive metallic growls, slam and syncopation with 808s. High-pitched lasers and stabs slice with the mix, giving it a futuristic trap vibe. The sub-bass rumble steam shaking the floor, robotic chants shout protocol. Virtual bass hover explodes while filtered bass will fade in and out. A low robotic whisper, neon systems overclocking. Sets a 10 cyberpunk mood for the next escalation. Built a call. Built a call. Neon rampage pulls and call. Harder and more chaotic, holy and rhythm bass growls fused with trap 808 slides. The unsynth laser strike on the offbeats, giving it a syncopated aggressive swing. Every bar feels like an overload of energy. Atmospheric neon pads glow in a quiet haze. A distorted voice whispers, systems overheating. Rampage irreversible, low frequency rumbles, pulse like distant machinery. The ultimate overload, all elements through by metallic growls. Glitch rhythm basses, 808 slides, laser synths, cybernetic vocal glitches, breaking into glitch cuts, then slamming back with extra force. Protocol shuts down, neon glitches fade to static. A lone syncopatio flickers out, and the final robotic whisper echo. Rampage terminated. Simulates a plasma reactor charging metallic sparks and glitch effects, flickering stereo robotic whispers. Plasma anomaly detected. White noise sweeps and distorted arpeggios build tension as the system approaches critical energy levels. Hi-hats and snare rolls accelerate, rising synth risers bend and pitch like unstable plasma energy. Drop. Anomaly, engage. The tension peaks and then drops into silence. Russian bass growls, slam and sync with distorted 808s, laser synths and glitch fire effects, strobe unpredictably vocal fragments. Plasma drop. Anomaly. The bassline hits like a reactor bursting in overdrive. Clear eases into a halftime groove track after atmospheric pads and reverse glitch effects sweep across the stereo field. Sub-bass pulses steadily while robotic whispers echo. Anomaly stabilizing, energy fluctuating. Rolls and risers intensify distorted alarms and glitch sweeps simulate a plasma core overloading. Countdown void 3, 2, 1. Primes for the second drop. Tracking bass blast collide with rapid trap fills and glitch stabs. Laser sense sweep aggressively across aerials. Glitch faster. Anomaly creates creating chaotic energy. Cinematic plasma necessary pads, crackling sparks and reverse glitch textures. Drop, engage. The tension peaks and then drops into silence. Drop. Crushing bass growl, slam in a half-time groove. Back habits, the pads and reverse glitch effects sweep across the stereo field. Sunlight plasma, drop, a baseline hits like a reactor bursting overdrive. Crushing bass growls, half-time groove. Flip rings of mountain plasma core. Silence flows. A wave of sizzling plasma energy crackles across the soundscape. Electric arcs from left to right layered with distant wave kicks. A robotic announcer warns plasma storm incoming. The atmosphere builds with neon arcs and glitch sparks. Hi-hats race faster as distorted sirens rise. The bass pulses in single thunderous rumbles, getting the feeling of a storm. Foaming vocal chop. Storm before cutting to silence. The barrage of plasma charged written clouds explodes. Laser bases zapping syncopated patterns. The layers of great kicks. Every hit feels like lightning striking the floor. Energetic raving zapping between dirty chaos into a dance form option. Dark paths, restoring clouds overhead. Echoes and sparks, stares, metallic effects. Looping a whisper, distorted voices. Plasma energy unstable. The tension quietly rebuild. Resurvive like a nuclear siren. Trap, snap, quicker with heavy reverb pedals. Vocal chop glitch. Plasma rave. The final riser goes off into silence. Heavier and wilder, crawling basslines are layered with plasma laser screeches that zap unpredictably. Force and respace, suddenly speaks, underpins everything. Flow of rapid fire kicks makes the drop hit harder than before. Calm after chaos, lumps up, rumble like distant thunder. A reversing sweep close louder, panning left to right. With the storm never ends. The ultimate storm release, all layers collide. Rhythm crowds, plasma lasers, thunder stones and neon ravings and energy pieces. Sudden glitch braces, force smashing back into the base. Destruction. The plasma storm dissipates. Electric crackles fade into static. Final vocal glitch. Rave storm before disintegrating into silence. Storm incoming. The plasma storm dissipates. Electric crackles fade into static. Final vocal glitch repeats. Rave storm before disintegrating into silence. Into quantum pulses flicker like particles splitting. A deep sub-hum vibrates beneath, while distorted digital tones simulate energy being charged. Robotic whisper, quantum engaged. Prepare for assault. Hi-hat rolls accelerate, layered with futuristic alarm sirens. Rising pitch bands mimic unstable energy spiraling upward. Heavy snare rolls increase tension with glitch sparks glitching in and out like corrupted data streams. Quantum blast bass hit slam and staccato rhythm stuck. Metallic growls weird with a lot of contagious syncopated sub-drop shake the low end while laser stab slice the high frequency. Quantum rhythm rhythm assault chopped into the rhythm. The chaos calms into a pulsing rhythm. Mineralist sub-parent thumps like a war drum. A filtered pad sweeps through like quantum distortion waves, while distinct glitch echoes whisper in stereo. Snare roll speeds up with added distortion. Sirens grow louder, the modulated riser pitches upward while metallic clinks ring out like machinery gearing for attack. Robotic voice counts down, initializing 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Her baseline becomes heavier and more complex, adding rapid fire quantum glitches between growls. Each drop feels like collapsing space. Stereo pan screeches simulate particles colliding left and right. Vocals chop faster. Assault. Quantum. Silence drop. Silence drops and suddenly a lone synth arpeggio flickers like her stable atoms. Robotic whispers echo with a reverb. Quantum field unstable static grows until it tears open into the final section. Final drop. The ultimate quantum blast bass hits are layered with multiple distortion chains, sounding chaotic yet precise. Trap hi-hats roll beneath, creating a futuristic war zone energy. Every crown is sharper, glitchier, and infused with neon-scorched fury. Energy fades into silence. The arpeggio from the bridge returns, but slowly detunes, breaking apart like quantum particles disappearing into the void. Unpredictably vocal top all engage great. The tension escalates to a sudden silence. Drop ones, wave cliff. Massive rhythm bass growl slam with distorted 808s. Laser synth stabs and glitch fire effects strobe across stereo vocal fragments. Echoes, wraith quake, protocol. The bassline hits like seismic shockwaves in a festival pit. Energy pulls back to a hostile pulse dark past sweep with glitch decks. Creating a suspense cyberpunk atmosphere. Some baseballs is steadily more robotic. Whisper seismic activity detected. Protocol stable. Protocol stable. Level speed up. Glitchy lines as a lost flare and distorted synth sweep higher. Countdown voice 3, 2, 1. Primes for the next drop. Breaking intensified valve collide with rapid trap fills. Laser snaps and glitch jumps. Stereo pans industrial simulate ground shaking chaos, vocal glitches rebuted, protocol stable. A 7-minute pause of atmospheric paths, reverse glitch textures and crackling sparks. Robotic whisper system destabilized. Quake imminent. Volumes collide, heavy baseline split, fire stabs, industrial sense of the top feels like a cyberpunk seismic festival, eruption, chaotic and cosmic, chaotic 808s, live suplex descends like the aftermath of a sonic earthquake. Article engage, quake, the baseline hits like seismic shockwaves in a festival pit. Vocal fragments, echo ray, quake, protocol. The baseline hits like seismic shockwaves in a festival pit. Energy pulls back into a half-time post-doc that sweep with glitch gaps, create a suspenseful cyberpunk atmosphere. Sub-bass pulses steadily won't like whisper seismic activity detected. Protocol stable. Protocol stable. Neural speed of like military alarms, flaring dissonance and sweep higher. Countdown voice 3, 2, 1. An X drop, dropped induced drive with a rapid trap fills, laser stabs and glitch chops, stereo pack frame clocks with rapid trap fills, laser stabs and glitch chops, stereo pads, industrial phase, feel and ground, vocal glitches from fusion, protocol, quake. A cinematic pause with atmospheric paths, reverse glitch textures and crackling sparks, robotic whispers. System destabilized. Quake imminent. All layers collide. Heavy basslines glitch fire stabs industrial sense into the drop feels like a cyberpunk seismic festival eruption, chaotic and high energy. Static fades with a lone glitch. Arpeggio silence descends like the aftermath of a sonic earthquake. Electrical hum builds as sparks crackle across the stereo field. Metallic textures simulate power cores charging up. Robotic announcer whispers shock drive system initializing while filtered sub-bass pulses like a warning siren. Slab snares rolling layered with static risers that climb higher. Respawn robotic glitch shock, havoc, wave, lightning laces. Sounds cut through the rising tension. The havoc wave hits a violent collision of metallic growls, laser stabs, and heavy 808 subs. The rhythm switches between half-time trap and aggressive freedom, giving it a chaotic cyberpunk festival energy. All the glitch sound shock drive. The fucking atmosphere don't stop. That's a splash crackle like all top of your fury. You feel textures stimulate power cores charging up. Or alive out to maximum output. Well, several electrical surges rock a warning sing side bass line. How focus circuits recharging low frequency bass swells fading out. While glitchy hi-hats scatter unpredictably. Robotic whisper over voltage maximum output. Coin liquid eerie in the launch, create unstoppable tension. Vocal chocolate faster shock drive, havoc, wave, until it cuts out into silence. Heavier machine gun style, Dubstep growls straight through the mix, countered by thunderous trap. The always laser sims, rolling the offbeats, mimicking electrical surges, drops cut abruptly in the glitch slices before slamming back harder. Undocumented spirit breaking me up, since not far over distorted static with fake robotic breaths. A final robotic command. Oh, system breach, catastrophic discharge. The ultimate havoc wave, all elements returned in an explosive fusion. Catching face growls, traps near glitch shouts and obstacles that's in line in full chaos. A final bass surge crashes like an energy overload. Electric sparks fade to silence, leaving only a Drops cut abruptly into glitch slices before slamming back harder. A documentary break, neon synths float over distorted static with faint robotic breaths. A final robotic command. Now system breeze, catastrophic discharges. Drops coming discharge. The ultimate havoc wave. All elements return in an explosive fusion. Distorted bass growls, traps, snares, glitch chops, and electrical zaps collide in full chaos. A final bass shock surge crashes like an energy overload. Electric sparks fade to silence, leaving only a faint digital heartbeat. Then one last static burst. Simulates a storm charging with electric energy. Metallic sparks and glitch effects flicker across stereo. Robotic whispers echo. Shock storm rampage engaged. Filtered white noise sweeps and distant alarms build suspense. Build razors, bend and twist. With pitch modulation, trap by astros and rolls thunder. Predictably vocal chops glitch. Tension builds for a sudden silence. Drop one. Distorted AOA's laser synth stabs, glitch fire effects, and chopped vocal fragments. Rampage! Rampage! The bassline hits like an electric summer rock tempest. Energy eases into a halftime pulse start path and reverse place. Rivers moving across stereo, sub-bass, poly, one remind and whisper system unstable. Energy spikes detected, build up the reverse place like super compound voice 3, 2, 1, rise the second drop. Intensifying pulse start path and reverse glitch effects sweep across stereo, sub-bass pulses steadily while robotic whisper system unstable. Energy spikes detected, build at baseline hits like an electric stock of concussions for push. Rampage! Sentimental pulse with atmospheric paths, reverse glitch textures and crackling robotic whispers. Reach now, systems destabilized from eyes and minds. Blind fall of chop. Digital stores unsilence on the book, tempest, rampage. Took a long click, spirals, let us and jump feels like a full scale. The electric storm, chaotic festival ray. Heavy bass with a lone glitch arpeggio flickering like a dying signal. Silence follows. Energy eases into a halftime pulse dark pads and reverse glitch effects sweep across stereo sub-bass pulses steadily while robotic whisper system unstable. Energy spikes detected. The bassline hits like an electric starboard tempest. Energy eases into a halftime pulse dark pads and reverse glitch effects sweep across stereo sub-bass steadily while robotic whisper system unstable. Energy spikes detected. Build the bassline hits like an electric server tempest. Energy eases into a halftime pulse dark pads and reverse glitch sweep across stereo sub-bass pulses steadily while robotic whisper system unstable. Energy spikes detected. Build the bassline hits like an electric server rampage. Theoretic pulse with atmospheric paths, reverse glitch textures and crackling robotic whispers. Systems destabilized. Drop collide when jagged rid of life. Judgment stabs and laser sets. Rapid trap
reactor, core metallic sparks echoing and feels like it's powering on a robotic voice whispers.
Sonic reactor online storm incoming. Distant sirens and filtered white noise rise slowly. The lizards flash upward with glitching pitch bends, while trap snares roll in accelerating sequences. Vocal chop star reactor enraged, attention escalates toward a sudden cut. Drop on reactor stored on leash. Heavy rhythm bass crowd slam and sync with distorted aero bass laser synth sap, predictably and glitch effects slice the high frequencies, vocals split. Sonic storm reactor and chaotic cyberpunk energy. Energy dips into a halftime groove, industrial pads and reverse glitch. 8 screen and dark atmospheric vibes up bass pulses with mechanical intensity, while robotic whispers echo reactor table. Surge detected. Zeros tighten, alarms flare, door and rifles twist higher with stereo panning effects. A countdown voice 3, 2, 1 prepares for the final assault. Heavier and more jagged rhythm cross collide with industrial screeches and rapid track fills. Razor stabs cut unpredictably across the stereo field. Vocal glitches heighten chaos. A cinematic pause with filtered synth sweeps and crackling sparks. Reverse glitch effects simulate short-circuiting machinery. Robotic whispers echoes from approaching critical thresholds. Distorted bass growls, industrial sets, click chops and trap fills create a chaotic cybernetic tempest. The drop is relentless, mimicking a reactor in full meltdown. Got something to static, alone arpeggio flickers like a dying circuit before final silence. The storm fades into static. A lone arpeggio flickers like a dying circuit before final silence. Simulates collapsing subatomic particles, metallic sparks and glitch effects flicker in stereo. Robotic whispers echo. Subatomic drop. Collapse. Filtered white noise sweeps and distant alarms create a tense cyberpunk atmosphere. Lasers bend and twist unpredictably, trapped by actual standstill, stutter and vocal collapse. Engage. Ancient rises toward a sudden silence. Subatomic populist. Heavy rhythm bass crowd slamming sync with distorted 808s. Laser synth stabs, glitch, fire effects and shock robotic vocals. Subatomic drop. Collapse. The drop hits like a cyberpunk seismic shockwave. Energy eases raw. Time groove dark industrial paths and reverse glitch effects sweep across the stereo fields. The beat bounces steadily while robotic whispers. Systematic bugs, then is storage rises to fire. Countdown voice. 1 primes for the second drop. Full collapse valves collide with jagged rhythm lines, glitch stabs and laser synths. Trap fills and stereo band industrial fans simulated chaotic cyberpunk meltdown. Vocal glitches, particles in flux. Collapse. Filtered white noise sweeps and distant alarms create a tense cyberpunk atmosphere. Collapse. Engage before speed up. Tension rises toward a sudden silence. Drop 1 subatomic collapse release. Regulated rhythm beats crowd slide a scene with distorted 808s. Laser synth fast glitch from effects pitch clouds. Control fast and shock robotic vocals and collapse. Cyberpunk cyber shockwaves and protocol drop. Cody rhythm bass crowd slide a sync with distorted 808s. Laser synth fast glitch fire effects of drop robotic vocals. Electronic vocals. Collapse. Drop robotic vocals. Subatomic drop. collapse hits like a cyberpunk seismic shockwave. Energy eases into a hot-time groove. Dark industrial bats and reverse glitch effects sweep across the stereo field. Sub-bass bounces steadily while robotic whispers. System unstable, particles in flux. Samples accelerate, flap, display rises, twist, higher count, bass split, higher countdown, voice 3, 2, 1, primes for the second drop. Full collapse, fast crowds collide with jagged rim lines, glitch stops and laser synths. Truck fills a stereo band, industrial effects simulate a chaotic cyberpunk meltdown. Vocal glitches, particles in flux, collapse, filtered white noise. Left whitewash shaking from subatomic chaos. Festival ready and chaotic. Festival ready and chaos. Festival ready and chaotic. And chaos. Static fades while loop on glitch drop and heal flickers like a dying neon signal. Silence follows. Layers collide, distorted bass, industrial synths, glitch fire, smoke drop fills the truck, feels like a neon lit cyberpunk world shaking from subatomic chaos. Festival ready and chaos. Festival ready face, all one from glitch drop, he'll flicker, flicker tight, neon signal, silence follows. Metallic clicks, English sport pull, contagious if machines are activating. Distant robotic whisper, terminal flux initiated. Echoing alarms layer over an industrial drone, setting up the cybernetic tension. Racers climb like corrupted energy signals, bending upward with distortion. Sharp snare locks the tempo, while white noise sweeps glitching and out loud like data tearing apart. Countdown voice, execution in 3, 2, 1. Drop pure cyber carnage, bass cross like chainsaws cutting through steel. The ring groove hits syncopated punches, interlaced with glitchy laser stabs and distorted sub-rumbles. Chops robotic talks, execute flux. Executes, each it feels like an overload surge. Energy pulls back into a grimy halftime groove. Atmospheric paths hum like a broken reactor core. Reverse glitches and robotic echoes float in the background, keeping tension alive. Drone dying paths roll faster, sirens mill and melt down alarms. Distorted runs and screams, climb higher until they collapse into static. Vocoder voice glitches, system overrun. Engage, execution. Younger, more aggressive bass growls now layered with metallic screeches and quantum glitches. Each slam sharper than before. Stereo band distortion makes the drop feel like being caught inside a burning data reactor. Trap fills cut through to amplify chaos. Burst sudden cut into silence. A filter of material Frankenstein's blocks on dead circuits. Vocoder whispers echo lines, protocols terminated. Then, distortion crackles like fire reading through code. Final drop. Sequence. Relentless storm of distorted basslines, glitched fire growls and wind punches. Each hit sings from alarm stabs and cybernetic processes. Baseline very extra loud, but complex rolls. Empty pure want, a heal all overload. The chaos fades to static. A single mechanical heartbeat echoes, then dies out into silence. Chaos fades to static. A single mechanical heartbeat echoes, then dies out into silence. The dough. Back in the rap blend with perfect patches like a turbocharger spinning up metallic echoes pan across the stereo field while a distorted vocal whispers. Initiating carnage arising since we begins to distort as if overloaded. Hi-hats full of resistant tap patterns and gritty rise of modulation sounding like a turbo winter but cleaning robotic vocal chops kaboom. Bass engaged, the tension climbs with deep fall into silence. A turbo bass corrupts, colossal rhythm grubs, let in sync with the twisted trap and weeks metallic chatter screams dream kicks with the turbo light whoosh out the reach drop hit the bass feels mechanical like gears grinding at maximum torque. The chaos settles into a slower groove, deep subs pulsing with a rolling hi-hat shuffle, echoed engine samples weave through while vocal glitches. Carnage, 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 baseline execution. Lyrics grinding at maximum torque, chaos settles into a slower groove, deep subs pulsing with a rolling hi-hat shuffle, echoed engine samples weave through while vocal glitches. Carnage, 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 baseline execution. Each of the second detonation. Even heavier syncopated rhythm patterns ground return with turbocharged bass growls. Basslines cut sharply, then return with double aggression. High-pitched alarms glitch in the background, pushing the chaos into full festival carnage. A cinematic pause with reverb engine idles, police suspense glitch, vocal whisper like corrupted AI drift. Traps carnage, the atmosphere tightens before the final slam. Model the view, turbo whooshes, growling rhythm bass, pitchy trap as the rhythm becomes chaotic on the pins. A vocal like an engine about to explode. Vocals after beats, carnage, carnage. As the track goes into overdrive, the engine sputters out, glitching into silence. A final distorted turbo spin fades into static. Sublime simulates turbo engines charging in a neon cyber city, metallic sparks and glitch. Growing stereo robotic whispers echo. Turbo, ignite, flux, filtered white noise. Instant alarms at a high energy cyberpunk mood. Pitch bender risers, twist unpredictably trap hi-hats, roll a snare, feel stutter vocal chop glitch. Flux, tension climbs from rhythm and intention collapse from a sudden silence. Drop on a white flux release. Heavy rhythm bass drops, like rhythm started 808 slays, slam with distorted 808 slices, instant steps, split fire effects and chop vocal fragments. Flux, the drop hits like a high speed neon street race exploding in bass. Energy eases into a halftime pulse, industrial path sleep across the stereo field, reverse glitch effects creating a suspenseful atmosphere, sub-bass pulses like a racing heartbeat. It whispers, system online, flux, stable, flux in a world, and white noise re-raise a band higher and higher, countdown 3, 2, 1, popular listener for the center for the second drop. Drugs intensify fast, collide with jagged rhythm stabs, glitch, fire fix, release the sims, trap fills the stereo band, industrial charge, chill, circulate, turbocharged chaos, vocal glitches echo. Pitch bender risers, twist unpredictably trap hi-hats, roll a snare, fill stomach, vocal chop glitch. Flux, tension climbs from a sudden drives from a sudden silence, drop on a white flux release. Heavy rhythm bass growls, flows. Tension climbs from a sudden silence, neon street race exploding in bass. Heavy rhythm white slays, heavy rhythm bass growls, sirens follows. The drop hits like a high-speed neon street race exploding in bass glitch, flat fest and industrial stats as that trap fills the drop feels like a cyberpunk neon highway meltdown down in a festival burning. Static fades with a moment, like arpeggio flickering like a dying neon signal, silence follows. The drop hits like a high-speed neon street race exploding in bass. The drop hits like a high-speed neon street race exploding in bass. System online, flux stable. Snare rolls instead of a letter, let the track race sparks the reverse glitch across the stereo field. The first glitch effects creating an dispensable atmosphere, sub-bass pulses like a racing heartbeat. Reverse whispers, system online, flux stable. Little body to stable, still something walls with atmosphere, right with jack rhythm and stab glitch, fire fix and laser, trap fills the stereo band in an industrial simulator band. meltdown, chaotic and festival, ready. Static fades with a lone glint, carpet flickering like a dying neon signal, silence follows. Turbo levels critical. Fox unstable. Final drop. Turbo ignites on turbo, connect flux, all lanes collide, distorted bass glitch vices, industrial steps, and industrial feels like a summer broken neon highway meltdown, chaotic and festival ready. Static fades with a lone glitch, arpeggio flickering like a dying neon signal, silence follows.
Electric crackle speed and like power lines overloading. A low sub-hum simulates a reactor awakening. A robotic voice whispers voltage. Initiated inferno drift. Metallic glitches and reverse snares create tension with faint grinding growls in the background. Build high pitch rousers weave with rolling hi-hats, mimicking sparks flying off a drift car scraping asphalt. The bass drum swells as siren like synth pan left and right. The pressure builds with machine gun snares accelerating until
Drop 1-1-1 go.
Rhythm bass crowd slam like crashing cars, land with sizzle and distortion. Trap in on ace, punch underneath, giving a drift and swing. Turbocharge, bushes cut between the drops, making each hit sound like an engine revving out red line.
Robotic gift, Inferno, crest bond, echo through the chaos.
The energy eases into a darker groove. Repeat rolling subcue from minimal glitchy effects resemble sparks of built-up vocal effects.
Robot dredge rising, with suspense flow pauses.
built edge welts as both pauses.
The snare roll intensifies, laid with distorted alarms and glitch risers. Crackling electric sacs cut through the mix like wires, short-circuiting a countdown voice.
3, 2, watch as the second assault.
Top fishing initiated inferno, drift, metallic glitches and reverse.
Nerves, the faint burning crackles, a ghostly vocal whispers through distortion. The inferno consumes everything. Reverb, heavy sirens fade in, raising tension before the last strike.
Final drop. All out carnage. The baseline becomes a wall of fire and voltage with glitch fills, turbo whooshes, and some detonation shaking the ground. Crashes pounds with a guitar shot, mechanical growls layer over with the chaos of this industrial apocalypse meets street drift. The reactor overloads, power lines snap, sparks fade out, and the sound of a drifting car screech dissolves into static silence. The final drop. All lights.